Let's do a very quick review of the basic tenses that you need to know, and that is the past, present, and future. I mean, these tenses will help you so much, especially when you're at maybe that lower intermediate level, making sure that you understand these tenses and how we can use them in business and why we want to use them. I mean, they're really fundamental. You have to know how to use them. So the past tense always refers to an action that happened in the past and is completely finished. Okay, I completed the project. Boop, it's done. It's completely finished. The present indicates actions that we do on a daily basis. I go to the office. We present at the meeting every week. We do the accounts at the end of each quarter. So something that we do every day, or we're doing now, or something that is a habit or habitual. And the future tense is something that will occur. And there's two future tenses. There's the will and going to. And we'll talk about those two important distinctions. Now, when you use the tenses clearly, it allows people, it gives people the confidence to say, well, this person is giving me accurate and precise information in a very clear way. Well, hopefully a clear way. You also have to be very clear when you speak. It shows that you're a professional. It shows that you have attention to detail because you are writing in or speaking in the correct tense. And if we misuse the tense and we say something in the future that should have been in the past, this can cause misunderstandings in business. So if you say something in the past when you meant it in the future, or you say something that happened in the past but you use the future tense, it can cause so many problems for you. Using the right tense ensures that you have the proper tone and clarity in your business presentations. It enhances your credibility because people say, well, if they can use the tenses correctly, the rest of the information that they have must be correct. And knowing how to use the tenses is paramount. Okay, so let's talk about the past tense. It's used to describe completed actions. Okay, we completed the report. So anything that is finished and it's completed and we're not going to continue doing it, well, then we use the past tense. So in the report, we analyzed the market trends from last quarter. Now, I emphasize the analyzed with the T sound. Why? Because if I say in the report we analyzed the market trends from last quarter, that sounds like it's something habitual, something that you do all the time. And then I get confused, but I thought you analyzed them last week. Yeah, I did. But you said you analyzed. No, I said analyzed. Okay, so we need to make sure that we pronounce that ED sound at the end. I completed the project ahead of the deadline and presented the findings to the management. Two separate things that we did, but in the past tense. I completed the project and I presented the findings to the management. The present tense then is used to describe current situations and maybe something that you do on a habitual basis, on a regular basis. It allows you to convey information that is happening, that is important, and it can add a sense of relevance to a topic being discussed. Why? Because you're talking about what is happening or something habitual that you are doing. So we discuss the quarterly sales figures during the meeting. Okay, we discuss, every week. The company launches a new product every month. Okay, the company launches new initiatives on a quarterly basis. Now, that is something that we are doing on a continual basis. Our team presents the marketing strategy to the board members every quarter. Okay, so it's something that we do all of the time. When we use the present tense, your audience will feel that the information is current and relevant because it's not in the past and it's not in the future, so it has to be in the here and now. It allows us to clarify the timing and relevance of topics. So our members present to the board every quarter. So I know the timing, and I know again that it's something that is happening on a regular basis. If I had said our members present to the board every quarter, then I would say, so they don't present anymore. No, they do. Okay. So be very, very careful, okay? And make sure that you use it well. We can use the future tense when we want to talk about something that will happen in the future. And there's two. We can say will or I'm going to. Okay? So if I say I will take holidays next week and I am going to take holidays next week, what's the difference? Well, I mean, we can, and I'll be honest with you here. I'm one of these language coaches who I tell the truth, and I tell the truth in the sense that as natives, we will actually interchange the will and the am going to. So the will is usually made for plans that you just think of while you're speaking to somebody. Okay, it's not something that you had planned for a long time. So, for example, I'm going for a coffee. I will go with you. Okay, I just thought about it now. I'm going on holidays next week is when you have a plan that you made sometime before speaking to the person. Okay, so very, very important distinction. We can use it to convey plans and interactions that we're going to have in the business. I am going to send the candidates to the client next week. Okay, it's something that I planned before I talked to my manager. It helps to outline projected maybe outcomes and actions to be taken. I am going to send the candidates to the client. If we use the future tense, we show forward thinkingness and a proactive approach in business. Okay, so I'm thinking ahead. I'm not just thinking about the present moment. So we will implement a new marketing strategy to boost sales next quarter. We've just thought about it in this meeting, and now I'm saying the company is going to expand its operations into new markets by the end of the year. So this is something that we planned before our meeting. Our team is planning to launch a new product line in the upcoming financial year. So it's a plan that they made before we talked. When we talk in the future, I mean, we can instill confidence in clients that we have a vision, that we have a goal, that we've thought about when we're going to do something. It shows that we have a roadmap for future developments or future plans or growth. And it can show that we're proactive and we're into strategic planning. Okay. Now be very, very careful with your tenses when we talk about irregular verbs, because sometimes verbs will be irregular in the past. So always make sure that you know which ones are irregular. Try and use the active voice, and I'll do a video about the active voice in the coming weeks. And you avoid using the passive, because the passive can sometimes lead to ambiguity and a lack of accountability, which can be useful at times. Now, hopefully you found this video useful. My aim is to give you a lot of these basic tips that you should know, but maybe you just need to remember a little bit better, and to give them to you so that you can see how I teach, you can see how good my sessions are, and maybe you're interested in having a few sessions with me. Just let me know if you are. Just send me a DM and we can have a chat. All right. If you like this video, give it a like. Send me a DM, leave a comment below, ask me any questions, whatever you want. I'm here for you. All right. Talk to you very soon. Bye.